Raw. Don't really necessarily have a topic in mind. The title is, of course, a reference to the Scribble streams with that fucking bot, Agent Orange, as we've nicknamed him. It's a really strange bot because it's in multiple lobbies at once, but it does mistakes. Like it misspells words or gets shit wrong, which is kind of interesting. Like, who would program a bot to do that? Do they want to make it seem human? But yeah, you'll be hard pressed to find a Scribble lobby that doesn't have that fucking bot in it half the time. I mean, yeah, I'm almost done with Leisure Suit Larry. Pretty far in that game, so that's pretty cool. Hey, Nacritic, how you doing? What's up, Bother Me None? You're playing Scribble right now, actually? Well, that's funny. You know, something that drives me nuts, right? Somewhere on my computer, right, I have footage of, you saw Agent Orange? I mean, yeah, of course he did. He's in, like, every lobby now. But, anyway, what I was saying is, what was I planning on talking about in the stream? I don't really have a set topic in mind. But, but anyway, what I was going to say is I had footage of SPV3, which is that Halo 1 mod, and I was going to use that for some videos. So I renamed it the other day, right? But I can't fucking find the file now, so I'm like, where the hell is it? Did I just like imagine myself renaming it? Like, what the fuck? Did I not get it? Did I not actually save it when I did that? I don't know. It's weird because like I'll sort by like last modified or last accessed or last saved, and none of them seem to have like it show up. So hey, what's up, Andy? But I am thinking of going back and doing some highlights of what's it called? Halo Online. That could be fun. Especially since you can't play that game anymore and you haven't been able to for a long time. Halo Online was an interesting beast, though. Because back when MCC wasn't on PC, that was the only way to play Halo 3 on PC. Now, I've got a bunch of video topics in mind. I just haven't gotten around to making a lot of them. I will say this modern era of Red Eye Theater is better than a lot of the other ones. My new battery's finally here, so I can finally use my main computer again. Good thing I'm prepared to having multiple computers just in case situations like these. Okay, Andy. That's good. It's funny though. Bother Me None thought when we were referring to the bot as Agent Orange, he thought we were saying Asian Orange, and it's like, no, dude, we said Agent Orange. You know, like the fucking awful bioweapon they used on our own soldiers in Vietnam. It's actually kind of a dark nickname, but Asian Orange is funny too. Yeah. Let me switch to live chat rather than top chat. Looks like there's not a difference right now, but still. But yeah, was pretty cool to get a scribble stream in at the end of the stream last night. That was fun. Man, there are a lot of dandelions. My whole fucking backyard is covered in them, dude. Yeah, the only game I can play with you online is fun. Yeah. Scribble is a fun one. I mean, you could theoretically play Jackbox if we ever get that up again. Provided the servers work, because the last couple of times we tried, they didn't. You need to see more Block 13 subbed. It gets weirder. Oh, yeah? That show is fucking bizarre, I'll tell you that. That fucking sound effect, though, that scream that Cartman did was something. Where he's like, blah, blah, blah. Round 2 now? Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks like it disconnected, but yeah, it looks like it's still gone. There's actually an episode where someone called the Cartman ripoff Mr. South Park. Really? Probably gonna go to Calgary today for the day, are you? Yeah, there's a lot of dandelions. Hey, look at this. Hold on. Look at that. Look at all those fucking dandelions. It's a lot of them. I think spring is finally about to start where I live. Hopefully no more snow. Yeah? Kind of hard to chat while playing the game. Sorry for the bad grammar. No worries. So with Block 13, is Hamoud a character name, or is that just like a common word in Arabic? My guess is it's a character name, right? They just seem to say it a lot. But yeah, no, the new era of Red Eye Theater has definitely been the best era of Red Eye Theater. Hamoud is the ripoff Stan, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. They seem to say it a lot with him, so that makes sense. Yeah, it sure is, yeah. Red Eye Theater's gone through a bunch of different iterations. It's almost had its own generations, you know? I was in the same room as someone with the same avatar as me, but blue instead of red face. Yeah, okay. Blah! Arab Cartman. Yep. You're in first place. Congratulations. But yeah, a new series on his channel called What the Hack? And I would recommend checking it out. It's probably like one of the best series he's done. It's pretty well edited. Would Arab Cartman even be more anti-Semitic than regular Cartman? Probably. Well, maybe not. Maybe not in the old school, right? Maybe not like OG Cartman, but modern Cartman's kind of a fucking pussy. Like, there's literally a scene in Cupid Yay where fucking Cartman like gets mad that Cupid Yee is how they say it, right? Where Cartman literally says that like he didn't want fucking he didn't want the fucking Cupid Me to be spreading like Nazi stuff when it's like, who the fuck are you and what did you do with Cartman? Like, what the hell? Arab Cartman would probably have to be bad by Arab standards, so he'd probably be pro-Israel. Yeah, true. Modern South Park doesn't give a shit about characters, though. They don't give a shit about, like, any of the established, like, character, like, personalities or, like, continuity or any of the shit. Like, it's funny, because, like, they have the quote-unquote continuity now still. But, it's Willard, I got doxxed and had to delete my main channel. Oh, that sucks, dude. I did hear about that briefly. That sucks, though, dude. Everything in South Park is terrible political commentary, and they even call themselves out for it just to keep doing it. Yeah. They ratted your PC? Damn, dude. I heard that exact bird chirping all the time when I was in Arizona. Yeah. Block 13 is apparently considered famous children's programming there, really? It's best not to get involved in lolcow drama. Oh yeah, now that whole sphere is toxic as fuck. There's a lot of psychos out there online. I'll probably just do Let's Plays. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, Willard. I'd steer clear of that drama shit, especially after that, if I were you. Yeah, a lot of autist docs people. I mean, it's not just that, but so do fucking A-logs, you know what I mean? Like, A-logs can be massive pieces of shit, too. Who's the worst lolcow morally? I mean, I think the obvious answer is probably Cyrax, but there might be worse out there. I don't know. I mean, there's probably worse out there. It's hard to quantify because a lot of them have done a lot of the same kind of things. Ross from Medicare videos. I don't know who that is. Andy lolcows respond to people all the time. Yeah, they literally do, Andy. What's an A-log? It's someone who like makes like lolcow videos where they like document them. It means I'm a better lolcow than you. Basically, yeah. It's people who make like videos on lolcows and like obsess over them and it like completely consumes them. It's actually named after a guy named Anthony Legato, who was like the original A-log. That's where they get the name. My neighbors have chickens. I can hear them. Andy doesn't make sense. He makes dollars and wipes his ass with them and proceeds to jerk off to my videos. Exactly. The hell is that? Is that a bird or something? There was this house by my mom's old house that had chickens right in the front yard, yeah. I don't need to make sense. I ain't monetized for the same reasons Fugitive Red Eye's not monetized and doesn't want to be. Okay, Andy. I don't know. First off, Andy, I don't think you could be monetized because you make fucking kids content, and that can't be monetized in the same way, I'm pretty sure. And secondly, I don't know that you have the same reasoning I do, but, you know, fair enough. My reason is to, you know, not have to filter myself as much, because you gotta be filtered to monetize, you know? Andy is tarded, yeah. Andy is highly regarded, okay? How am I whooping? Yeah, exactly. I'm autistic and I think Andy is retarded. True. You sure got a point there. Andy is fucking retarded. At least the lack of monetization thing me and Red Eye in agreement on, along with a lot of my viewers really not caring these days, so don't care back is what I say. Okay, Andy. I mean, again, you're like obsessed with like the monetization thing though, whereas like I'm not. Like you like really care if other people are monetized. I don't. I did that Popeyes One Piece video on Andy Keyshore's other TV stuff account. Say what you will about the show, but that Popeyes promotion for One Piece they did looked cool. Okay. If you say so, Andy. Remember when Jeffy puts on that fucking Ninja Turtle outfit and he's like, I'm retarded. And then fucking Lewis jumps on him and says, Turtle, turtle, I jump on the turtle. And Brooklyn guy's like, nope, you can't do that. I don't care if I'm demonetized either. Okay. This user thing exists too, I see. Yeah. If I theoretically had millions of subscribers, I'd monetize my channel because it's an obvious way to make money, and I'm not going to choose to not make a lot of money on purpose. I don't have millions of subs, but I already have. But if I'm already there, no point in not making money. I mean, I see that point too, but again, double either, yeah. That's what I mean. It's hard to do both things at once, yeah. Sorry, it's hard to do both things at once. Fuck off. Fucking wasps, man. Fuck off. Do? I mean, I already read it as do the first time, but then I had to correct myself to read it the wrong way. Whoa, not impressed, bro. Hey, Evie. What's up? What, you need attention, huh? You too, Kiki? Huh? You need some attention? It's hard to things at 2. 2. That's 2, you know, instead of true. Hey, Kiki. Hey. What's up? But yeah, I'm glad I figured out what the problem was with Leisure Suit Larry. That somehow I turned the cutscenes way the fuck down. So now that I turned them back up, it's better. Okay, I win. Okay, bother me none. I thought you'd like Leisure Suit Larry, Magna Cum Laude if you figured it out. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's the mini games can be really frustrating. Sometimes the difficulty is actually ridiculous, which is why I'm glad it has the adaptive difficulty, because sometimes the button combos are like too fast to be like humanly possible. I don't know if it's like because of the delay because I use a splitter or what, but like it's literally impossible for me to do some of them without lowering the difficulty. I still want to play that game sometime. It's a good game. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, it's fun. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Also, some of the mini games are like too long. Like when you have to do 50 of those fucking button combos in a row, that's kind of ridiculous. But I am glad that it has an option to skip if you have tokens, and luckily I have a shitload of tokens, because sometimes I get so fed up, I'm like, fuck this, I'm skipping this one. By the way, you are still at a really fun part of Resident Evil 4. You're right at the cool cult shit in the game. Oh, yeah? Yeah, my coworker told me that if I get 3 eggs and I throw them at Salazar when he, like, transforms in the castle or whatever, apparently just 3 eggs will kill him. So that's a really easy way to cheese that boss fight. You think you'll be able to beat the game? What, Leisure Suit Larry? Oh, yeah. I'm already almost done. I don't think that's true. It's something my coworker said. I want to try it. Like, even if it's bullshit, that sounds really funny to try, and if it works, it's even funnier. If you buy a rocket, all the bosses are killable first try. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had any trouble with the bosses, really. I've had more trouble with, like, regular enemies. Except the final boss, yeah. But you get a special rocket for the final boss anyway? Oh, okay. You know, I played against, or, like, throwing eggs at bosses just makes me think of, in the Suffering. There's a gun you get. It's a secret gun called the Gonzo gun. It's just a chicken that you shoot eggs out of, and it insta kills most enemies, and it 2 hits any boss. I need to play the Suffering again on stream. It's been forever since I did. You think when I play the Suffering again, I should continue where I left off or start over? The more I play classic Resident Evil, the more I feel like 4 through 8 is better than the OG games. Well, there's a lot of quality of life improvements, and again, having only played 1 and 4, 4 is my favorite. One of these days I want to play, what's it called? Blood Rain. I want to play through that, because I played that a bit when I was younger, too. And I always associate that in my head with Resident Evil, even though they're not connected at all, obviously. Because I played Blood Rain around the same time I played Resident Evil 1 for the first time. Back on Danny's PS2, which had a fold-out screen. Like, you remember the PS2 fold-out screen you could buy so you didn't need a TV? Cool little peripherals like that were a pretty cool little concept back in the day. We have one of those for the Xbox as well. Wait, Sony made those? Yeah, well, they might have been third party, but they were still pretty cool. They were like little screens you could attach to your console so you didn't need a TV. They had them, they made them for Xbox as well. Seen one of those attached to a PS1 before, I think. Yeah. You should do more Block 13 for Red Eye Theater. That's what Nick Critic was saying, too. I don't know, maybe. It was fun for a one-off. We'll see if it has staying power. I mean, I can get away with showing it, so maybe. What a lineup we have, right? The Brothers Grunt, Kevin Spencer, fucking Block 13. These are all things we can show. Is Block 13 any good? I wouldn't use the word good, but it was an entertaining Red Eye Theater. Boy! Evie. Being good? The modern Resident Evil engine is the best game engine I've ever played. Okay, Corbin. Like, even the 4 remake is worse with characters and humor, but the engine is still really good? Okay. Burned my finger there a little bit. Like, the 4 remake is less funny and character changes made me mad, but the 4 remake and 8 are the best looking games I've played? Okay. The locations are improved in the 4 remake, and that's the main reason to play it for me. Okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to play the remake, but, you know. We'll see. I'll give you that. Resident Evil is a franchise that knows how to do remakes the good way and ditch the tank controls that some people prefer modern versions. I mean, the tank controls aren't really a problem. Like, the tank controls in 4 are actually really smooth. Like, honestly, they're like some of the, like, they're the best tank controls I've had in a game. What are tank controls? So tank controls are where your character, like, you press up on the D-pad, that goes whichever direction your character is facing. It doesn't go the direction the camera's facing, it goes the way the character's facing, right? And in order to change the direction you're going, you have to use the either D-pad or analog. You rotate all on one stick or the D-pad. You don't use both sticks. Bother Me None sure knows a lot. Yeah. Well, he couldn't be bothered with it, okay? Like, I think you should at least play 4, 5, and 7. 4, 5, 7, and 8. The original trilogy might be too frustrating for you, honestly. Is that a challenge, Corbin? These games are too frustrating for me. I mean, yeah, they'll probably be too... Something that is funny with me, with every playthrough when I start a new game, most of the time, like, the first stream is a lot of me bitching before I get the hang of it. Like, that's true with Fallout 3, Leisure Suit Larry, fucking Resident Evil 4. Like, every game that I play on stream, when I'm taking a second to get used to it, I bitch a lot. Resident Evil 1 is honestly my least favorite Resident Evil game when it comes to gameplay, yeah. It is pretty impressive, though. You kind of blew my mind when you told me, yeah, the one remake came out like 5 years after the original. Like, that's pretty impressive. It's funny to watch you get mad at the games you play. Well, I would hope so, because that's like a lot of my streams, isn't it? It's funnier when Keto does it, though, yeah. Hope he's doing all right. I haven't heard from him in a couple of days. I'm actually less turned off by the idea of another Resident Evil 1 remake because the new games are really good graphical and gameplay improvements. I don't know. I personally don't care for more remakes, but at the same time, one is clunky even with the remake for sure. Like, I'll tell you this. If they did another one remake and it didn't like have limited saves and shit, that would already be a massive plus, right? Because limited saves is a fucking gay mechanic. Oh yeah, Silent Hill 2. That was another one that I bitched a lot, remember? First stream. I think if they make the puzzles easier and remove a lot of the backtracking, it would actually make the game better. Yeah. Keto's gone. He's not gone. I've still seen him online. He just hasn't been in VC for a couple days. And I know he was kind of sick, so I'm hoping he's doing all right. Silent Hill 2 plays way better than Resident Evil 1 through 3. Oh, yeah. And he's been in, like, chat in, like, streams. I just hope he's doing all right. Have you seen a video of someone hating on indie games? Yeah, that video, I shared one in the server the other day that was pretty good like that. Silent Hill 2 almost plays better than Resident Evil 4 in some, or better than 4 rather. Silent Hill 4, I assume. All right. Tell you what, this cigar's getting close. I think I'm going to call it for this Red Eye Raw. I'll see you guys later.